Hello, this is Yogeshwar 7000 again, and I'm back on my series on Saturn transits 2017. And today we'll be discussing about the Saturn transit 2017 for Leo moon sign. As you can see on the screen, the number 5 represents Leo, but please do not get confused. This we are not discussing for the Leo ascendant. We are discussing this transit of Saturn for Leo moon sign. So in case your moon sign is Leo, this video is for you. Or in case if you look at your natal birth chart and moon is placed where number 5 is written in the Rashi chart, then this video is for you. Because as per the ancient Hindu scriptures, or the Vedic scriptures rather, the Gochara, or transits as it's called in Sanskrit, should be taken into consideration from the natal moon, from where the natal moon is placed. And of course, there are certain scriptures which describe the transit of planets from the ascendant as well, but the rules are completely different. So in this case, we are taking into consideration the transit of Saturn, which is happening in 2017 from the natal moon. And today we're discussing about the Leo moon sign. Now, as we know that Saturn is a very, very important transit for all of us. Why? Because it stays in one zodiac sign for approximately 2.5 years. And Saturn is a major, major malefic. So we are all very concerned to know as to how the next 2.5 years is going to be. But this time it's going to be a little special. Why special? Because Saturn is going to be transiting from the zodiac sign of Scorpio into Sagittarius on 26th of January 2017, but at the same time it will come back from Sagittarius into Scorpio again and go back into Sagittarius again and come back into Scorpio again. So it does that for a few times, and as a result of which the Saturn transit impact is going to be felt for an additional 6 months, meaning which instead of 30 months, the impact is going to be felt for 36 months. Why? Because finally Saturn is going to be transiting from Sagittarius into Capricorn in January of 2020, which is exactly 36 months from January 2017, meaning which, because of this back and forth of Saturn from Scorpio into Sagittarius and then back into Scorpio and then back into Sagittarius, it increases this total transit by 6 months. Of course, when Saturn comes back into Scorpio, the effects will not be felt of as if Saturn was transiting in Sagittarius. But still, the overall impact of this transit will be felt for 36 months. So this is a very, very important transit because of this reason. Now, we've discussed about the impact of Saturn transit for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer moon signs so far. And today we'll see what the impact is going to be for Leo moon sign. And I do not have very good news for you, unfortunately, for people with Leo moon sign. Why? Because Saturn is going to be transiting from 4th house into 5th house, and it is 5th house transit is not considered to be a great transit. So what will be the challenges faced? The challenges faced are going to be impacting your relationship with your children, okay, your own pleasures, the health of your children, your romances, and also it's going to be impacting your relationship with your spouse. Okay, so extreme caution needs to be exercised as far as maintaining good relationship with the spouse is concerned. And also try try not to get into any kind of a major confrontation, because that this looks like, because it's the fifth and seventh house. Look at the fifth house and the aspect of Saturn from the fifth house into the seventh house in this transit. That is going to make it very, very difficult as far as love, romance, and marriage relationships are concerned. So people who are considering marriage and who are in a relationship, this is not the great time to be in. People who want to get into a long-lasting love relationship or romance relationship, this may be a very challenging time. The other aspects which will be felt during this transit, where Saturn is moving into the fifth house, is going to be felt in terms of incomes and finances. Okay, so that is another area where you have to be extremely careful about. So how are you going to be careful about this? You are going to not undertake any risky ventures. And as far as this transit is concerned, it's going to be extremely challenging, especially for businessmen as well. So be very careful. Do not go into any major expansions. Do not sign any partnership deals, because partnerships can become very challenging in the next 36 months, starting January the 26th, 2017. Okay, so this is a very, very tough time for businessmen as well, and especially related to their income, related to their partnerships, and related to creation of wealth. Okay, family relations are going to be adversely affected. Your relationships with other family members can also be affected very adversely. So be very careful on that. And how are you going to be careful? Just do not react whenever you get into some kind of an argument with other family members. Could be a cousins, could be brothers, sisters, parents. Do not get into any kind of an argument or confrontation. This is not the best time to talk about property disputes or property matters, division of income, inheritances. This is not a great time for the next 36 months as far as sun moon sign people are concerned. Now I've told you all the negative. The positive is, well, you could look at other transits which are affecting you, like transit of Jupiter, which is a major benefic planet. So in case the transit of Jupiter which is you're running right now is favorable to you, so many of the negative transit of Saturn, which starts from January 2017, is going to be balanced or nullified to some extent. And also look at your dashas, which are the periods operating as per the planets, and then if those dashas are favorable to you, then once again many of these negative aspects or negative results of the Saturn transits for sun moon sign people can be balanced to a great extent. Okay, so these are the few positive things which come with this transit. I'm not saying positive, it could be negative as well, in case your dasha is negative to you, and in case your Saturn transit for sun moon sign people which is negative as we are discussing, and top of that, if other transits are negative for you, then of course it's a double triple negative impact. But normally I've seen God is very kind to us. He does not give all negative things at the same time. So there's a good possibility that your dashas will be positive. There'll be a good possibility that your other transits could be not that bad, or could be positive. And as far as remedial measures are concerned, I do not want to give any general remedial measures. A lot of astrologers I've seen, they put in like, go to Hanuman, go to Shani. I do not want to give all those. Why? Because every remedy has to be given after analysis of that person's birth chart. So do not generalize it, please. Go and consult a good Vedic scholar or a Vedic astrologer, and then go for remedies as prescribed by the ancient Indian Vedic scriptures. So hopefully you did enjoy this video, and meanwhile I will recommend subscribe to my channel and check out my website. There is a link below, and I will see you with an interesting topic on Vedic astrology, or maybe my next video is going to be a continuation of my series on Saturn transits 2017 for other moon signs very soon. Goodbye. Thank you.